reminisce with my old friends, a chance to share old memories, play our songs again. When I got to the garden party, they all knew my name. No one recognized me. I didn't look the same, but it's alright now. I learned my lesson well. You see, you can't please everyone, and so you got to please yourself. Party to reminisce with my old friends, a chance to share old memories, play our songs again. When I got to the garden party, they all knew my name. No one recognized me. I didn't look the same, but it's alright now. Well, you see, you can't please everyone, and so you got to please yourself. I went to a garden party to reminisce with my old friends, a chance to share old memories, play our songs again. When I got to the garden party, they all knew my name. No one recognized me. I didn't look the same, but it's alright now. I learned my lesson well. You see, you can't please everyone, and so you got to please yourself. I went to a garden party to reminisce with my old friends, a chance to share old memories, play our songs again. When I got to the garden party, they all knew my name. No one recognized me. I didn't look the same, but it's alright now. I learned my lesson well. You see, you can't please everyone, and so you got to please yourself. I went to a garden party to reminisce with my old friends, a chance to share old memories, play our songs again. When I got to the garden party, they all knew my name. No one recognized me. I didn't look the same, but it's alright now. I learned my lesson well. with my old friend, a chance to share old memories, play our songs again. When I got to the garden party, they all knew my name. No one recognized me. I didn't look the same, but it's alright now. I learned my lesson well. You see, you can't please everyone, and so you got to please yourself. I went to a garden party to reminisce with my old friend, a chance to share old memories, play our songs again. When I got to the garden party, they all knew my name. No one recognized me. I didn't look the same, but it's alright now. I learned my lesson well. You see, you can't please everyone, and so you got to please yourself. I went to a garden party to reminisce with my old friend, a chance to share old memories, play our songs again. When I got to the garden party, they all knew my name. No one recognized me. I didn't look the same, but it's alright now. I learned my lesson well. You see, you can't please everyone, and so you got to please yourself. I went to a garden party to reminisce with my old friend, a chance to share old memories, play our songs again. When I got to the garden party, they all knew my name. No one recognized me. I didn't look the same, but it's alright now. I learned my lesson well.
Check 1, 2, just letting you know that we are about 15 minutes away from the garden party. Thanks for, if you tuned in earlier, thanks for being here with us. Welcome, you guys.
I wonder where it all began. Was it in a place or in a heart? Was it outside in the pouring rain? In the darkness where the dreaming starts? If I end up begging like a dog, does it make me any less to you? Why should I stand here and be judged when we already know the truth? There was a time when I was lost, couldn't see the woods from the trees. How could I know how much it cost till I was on my knees? Why don't we take it from the bottom? See what rises to the top. Sometimes you got to cut the cards just to find out what you got. She has that certain kind of thing. It's called the mystery of desire. Keeps pulling on my heartstring like a man on a wire. What does it mean to want so much the way that I'm wanting you? Am I just setting myself up to play the fool? Falling, fear of falling, fear of falling in love again. Well, it's snowing in Miami and it's hailing in LA. Money's growing like green apples on the trees. And I'm hanging out with Elvis, and all my bills are paid, and they're giving away Cadillacs for free. The whole world gets along. I haven't thought about you once since you've been gone. I've forgotten you. I've forgotten every single time you kiss me. I don't miss it like you think I do. I've forgotten you, how you held me and it felt like it's what you were born to do. And if I lie enough, it might come true. I've forgotten you. There's a million things about you I don't remember anymore. Like the time we got that cabin up in Boulder. I don't remember how you kissed me up against that old oak door. Ain't it funny how things fade right when it's over? Yeah, I'm doing fine. I sleep just like a little baby every night. I've forgotten you. I've forgotten every single time you kiss me. I don't miss it like you think I do. I've forgotten you, how you held me and it felt like it's what you were born to do. And if I lie enough, it might come true. I've forgotten you.
Hey, man. You did a good job for a while, yeah? Get it?
Can't you see how I've moved on? No, I haven't thought about you once since you've been gone. I've forgotten you. I've forgotten every single time you kissed me. I don't miss it like you think I do. And I've forgotten you, how you held me and it felt like it's what you were born to do. And if I lie enough, it might come true. I've forgotten you.
Talking to Adam last night.
Over at 88.
Yeah, Steve got good liquor up Saturday night, wanted to argue about his tab. What the fuck?
Yeah, it was a little weird.
He needs to stop on work.
Tried to tell him.
I need to, I said he
Hello to who I'm talking to. No more automation. I'm hoping you can walk me through and solve my situation. It's after midnight and I've been on hold so long. You broke through the silence, now I'm not alone. You're asking me to help you see. Words begin to flow. This was not my plan, my intention. How was I to know such a long time. I feel I've known you for so long. And I don't think I can make it all on my own. So send somebody, 'cause I'm stranded and there's no place left where I can run. Send somebody, 'cause I'm hanging by a thread, now the whole damn thing's undone. You have to know I can't let go. I've made this connection. It's either love that runs the show or random speculation. In my desperation, I'm a danger to myself. I need your direction. Yeah, I need someone else. So send somebody, 'cause I'm stranded and there's no place left where I can run. Send somebody, 'cause I'm hanging by a thread, now the whole damn thing's undone. Somebody, send somebody, send someone. Somebody, send somebody, send someone. From my window as the leaves begin to fall, before the cold wind comes, please hear my call. So send somebody, 'cause I'm stranded and there's no place left where I can run. Send somebody, 'cause I'm hanging by a thread, now the whole damn thing's undone. So send somebody, 'cause I'm stranded and there's no place left where I can run. Send somebody, 'cause I'm hanging by a thread, now the whole damn thing's undone. Somebody, send somebody, send someone. Somebody, send somebody, send someone. Somebody, send someone. Send somebody, somebody, send someone. Somebody, send somebody.
Make sure to turn your flashlight on in case it's not light enough. I'm talking to Cindy.
Oh, give me a home where the buffalo roam and the deer and the antelope play, where seldom is heard a discouraging word, and the skies are not cloudy all day. Home, home on the range, where the deer and the antelope play, where seldom is heard a discouraging word, and the skies are not cloudy all day. Oh, the red man was pressed from this part of the West. It's not likely he'll ever return to the banks of Red River, where seldom, if ever, his flickering campfire still burns. Home,
Well, here we are again. Let me get myself together here. So, once again, folks, welcome to Billy and Cindy D's Garden Party Series. This is our 4th season doing this. Tonight, our special guest is Chris Bellamy, who's right here with me right now. He's been hanging out. We did a gig last night over at one of our local restaurants at Marker 88. And so we spent a little time today working on a few songs, so it's going to be a great night. And as you can see, I've got my flannel shirt on tonight. It's really not that... It's 71 degrees here, and it's blustery, but we're in the backyard, and there's not much wind going on. But seeing I'm wearing my flannel shirt, I thought Neil Young immediately. And then maybe John Fogerty towards the end here. So kind of what I was thinking anyway. So glad you guys are here, and welcome. And we're just waiting for our live audience, but I want to thank everybody that watches the Facebook and the YouTube shows that we do every week. And by the way, if you miss a show, doesn't mean you can't watch it again, because I save everything, and so I have archives for the past 4 years, so check those out too as well. All right, so starting off here with some Neil.
Searching for a heart of gold, and I'm getting old. I've been to Hollywood, I've been to Redwood, I've searched the oceans for a heart of gold. I've been in my mind, it's such a fine line that keeps me searching for a heart of gold. I'm getting old. Oh, searching for a heart of gold, and I'm getting old. Searching for a heart of gold. Keep me searching when I'm going home. Keep me searching for a heart of gold. I'm just a miner for a heart of gold.
Thank you very much, everybody. Here we go. So I've been a huge Neil Young fan since Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young, and I just love his vibe and his free spirit. And one day he's there, and the next he's gone. You just never know with Neil. He follows his heart, and sometimes it breaks others, and he realizes it, but he still does it anyways because he just has to follow his path. And I just have huge admiration. He's an amazing guitar player. Nobody, hear Neil Young on guitar, that's Neil. He shreds. People used to say that about Paul, my partner Paul Case. The guy shreds, man. Paul was a huge fan of Neil too. Paul and I were huge fans. So we used to do 15 or 20 of his songs every night. But anyways, this is one that me and Paul used to almost always open up with back in the days of Case and Davidson and the Lorelei. And this is a little story behind this song. It's called Old Man. That was Neil had a ranch, I think it was Washington. Could have been Northern California, I can't remember. But anyways, there was an old man that used to watch he was the keeper of the property. So, whenever things have to get done, like the well's got to be fixed, or this barn's got to have these new boards, he was the guy, and he really admired him, and so he wrote this song for him. I always thought it was about his dad, because whenever I sing it, I always think about Bruce, because he's my old man.
Old man, look at my life. I'm a lot like you were. Old man, look at my life. I'm a lot like you were. Old man, look at my life. 24 and so much more. Live alone in a paradise that makes me think too. Love lost such a cost. Give me things that won't get lost, like a coin that won't get tossed, rolling home to you. Doesn't mean that much to me to mean that much to you. I've been first and last. Look at how the time goes past, and now I'm on my own at last, rolling home to you. Oh man, take a look at my life. I'm a lot like you. I need someone to love me, won't it do? Just one look in my eyes and you can tell that's true.
look at my life. Hey, Dad, look at my life, 'cause I'm a lot like you were. Thank you very much. I'm just doing my favorite songs by Neil. In case you're just showing up, I've got my flannel shirt on here tonight. You don't get a chance to wear these guys down here very often. As soon as I put it on, I thought, oh, I got to do some Neil. Am I right? Right? You know, when you put a flannel on, you think of Neil Young, Pearl Jam, John Fogerty. That's just what happens. I don't know. But anyways, I'm going to do a bunch of Neil Youngs and then probably finish it with a John Fogerty tune here. Once again, for all the people that are just wandering in here for our live show, our live audience, thanks for coming by. Our special guest tonight is Chris Bellamy, one of my old dear friends, known forever and ever. So this next song, let's make it, so of course, that was, that song, Old Man, was on one of Neil's first solo records. I don't know if it was exactly the first, but pretty close. It was called Harvest. And then, 20 or 30 some odd years later, he does another record, and it's called Harvest Moon. I can remember when it first came out, it's like, oh boy, we're going to learn every single song on this record, and people are going to love us. And they did, for sure. Got a lot of mileage out of it, playing Neil Young songs. Especially this one. Come a little bit closer, hear what I have to say. Just like children sleeping, we can dream this night away. But there's a full moon rising, let's go dancing in the night. We know where the music's playing, let's go out and feel the night. And I'm still in love with you, I wanna see you dance again. And I'm still in love with you, oh, this heart is smooth, heart is smooth, heart is smooth. And when we were strangers, I watched you from afar. And when we were lovers, I loved you with all my heart. but now it's getting late, and the moon is climbing high. I wanna celebrate, see it shining in your eyes. Because I'm still in love with you, I wanna see you dance again. Cause I'm still in love with you. On this harvest moon, harvest moon, harvest moon. I'm still in love with you. I wanna see you dance again. And I'm still in love with you. On this harvest, harvest moon. So there was a point. Well, there was many times when Crosby, Stills, and Nash and Young are either, the pairs, they split off and do separate projects. Sometimes it was because they would argue and be spiteful and be terrible. They were really, they had a lot of egos going on with that band. But that's kind of sometimes that's what makes that chemistry, is that friction. I had it with Paul Case for many years. And some of that, even though it was embarrassing in front of people sometimes, and me, that friction sometimes, that's what makes the engine move. So there was a period where, well, first of all, if you didn't know, Neil Young played in a band with Stephen Stills called Buffalo Springfield. So this is way before Crosby, Stills, and Nash. So those two already had a connection. And then when Stills got Crosby and Nash together, he says, well, we needed another guitar player, and Still said, I know the guy. So Neil joined the band and did some tours, but I think there was, at one point they were, I'm not sure if they were arguing or what happened, but there was an actual record called The Stills Young Band. So they did one album, and this song here I'm going to play for you was on it, and it's really, if you're a Neil Young fan and you didn't know that, or Buffalo Springfield or Crosby, Stills and Nash, check that record out. There's a lot of really good songs on there, especially this one. Oh, and I should probably set the song up too, because it's called. I always thought it was about a person that died. Long may you run, long may you run, and but the song is about a car. Actually, it wasn't a car. It was a what's that vehicle that carries the caskets around in? A Hertz. So Neil bought a Hertz because he thought, this is really cool. I'll put all my gear inside, and I'll have enough room where I can sleep at night. It was like the first RV, so to speak. So he bought this thing, and then Neil's a big car freak. He loves cars, and down the road, he sold the car to the Beach Boys, because the Beach Boys thought, this would be really cool for our surfboards. Which, yeah, it's a great idea. So the song is about Neil's old Hertz. I think he had a name, but I can't remember what it is. Things together with trunks of memories still to come. We found things to do in stormy weather. Long may you run. Long may you run. Long may you run. Although these changes have come, with your chrome heart shining in the sun, long may you run. Well, it was back in Blind River back in 1962 when I last saw you alive. But we missed that ship on the long decline. Long may you run. Long may you run. Long may you run. Though these changes have come, with your chrome heart shining in the sun, long may you run. Long may you run. Maybe the Beach Boys have got you now, with their way of singing Caroline, oh, rolling down an empty open road, get to the surf on time. Long may you run. Long may you run. Although these changes have come, with your chrome heart shining in the sun, long may you run. Long may you run. Long may you run. Although these changes have come, with your chrome heart shining in the sun, long may you run. Long may you run. Wow. Thank you, thank you. All right, so I have one more here. Once again, I want to thank everybody that's watching on Facebook and YouTube for supporting. If you look at the bottom of the page, you see that we do this by donation. I pay my artists $150. It's not much, but they're willing to come here to do this, and God bless them for doing it. So anything that you can afford, please, do the PayPal and the Cash App and all that stuff. And then all the folks out here in the audience, same thing. We got a tip jar right there. Whatever you can afford to help the cause, much appreciated. And this is our 4th season. This show started during the pandemic. I was going out of my mind because I have to do this. It's just one of my passions, playing music. And it's nice to make money too, but I found out pretty quickly that it had nothing to do with the money. It's just it's in my bones. I got to do it. So I was over here, I think, on the bar, and I had a iPhone, just my guitar. And we did, weeks and weeks of that, and then it turned into this. Right? We got an outdoor bathroom now. We got a studio and a stage, and three cameras, and what was I thinking? In a guest room, yeah. What a great idea. Yeah, my wife wasn't too pleased, but she's kind of moved into the idea. By the way, give it up for Cindy D. Come on, Cindy D. Okay, so once again, keeping with my flannel shirt theme here, I'm going to finish the set here with a song by John Fogerty. Someone told me long ago, there's a calm before the storm. I know it's been coming for some time, but it's over, so they say. It'll rain a sunny day, I know, shining down like a water. Days before, sun is cold and rain is hot. I know it's been waiting all my time, till forever so it goes through the rain, fast and slow. I know I can't stop, I wonder. Down on a sunny day, yeah. I wanna know, have you ever seen rain? I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain coming down on a sunny day? All right, folks, most of you know the deal. It's going to take us about 5 minutes or so to get the thing switched around, and we'll have Chris Bellamy up. Thanks for being here, you guys. Welcome.
with my headphones on, boarded a flight with the song in the back of my soul. No one knows. I just found out a ghost left town and the Queen of California is stepping on down. Hello beauty and hello strength. Hello wonder, what's your name? Looking for a song that Neil Young wrote after the gold rush 1971. I just found out a ghost left town and the Queen of California is stepping on down. Don't tell me I told you so. Jody wrote blue in our house by the sea. I gotta believe there's another color waiting on me to set me free. I just found out a ghost left town and the Queen of California is stepping on down. California, Queen of California, Queen of California.
Everything muted?
I remember you from the very first time, and the happiness that I felt inside when you smiled at me. It was wonderful, like the very first day when you meet someone and you feel inside what's meant to be. Come and dance with me by the water's edge. We'll let the sun shine, wash our troubles away. Come and
All right.
till the sun goes.
So are they watching us out there now? Hey, folks. Thank y'all so much for coming out. I appreciate it. And Billy and Sandy and our supporters. And I got a lot of people I need to thank. This gentleman that built this guitar, Steve Vanini.
Yeah,
Mercury
tell them the
guitar.
story about Steve Vanini.
Oh, my Lord. You're talking about a parallel existence. You know, I have a charter captain of 30-some-odd years, and I play guitar for 6-7 months out of the year, and then I fish. Have 3 boats, still do. Dream Lady 2, which is an offshore rig, and a flats boat and my airboat. And we've done all this stuff being a Steve Vanini, and I fished with this guy named Matt Miller, who was a guide from South Beach or South Miami that I told Flip Pallet I needed to hire somebody that could take me to see some places I did not know about. And that's how I met, because I knew Flip from doing music for the Walker's K Chronicles. So one thing led to another, and Matt met me around the block here at Mr. Gunky's house one day, and he walks out in the street with me, and he says, all right, make a cast. And so I made a cast. I got a line out. I made another cast. He goes, all right, I think he can do it. So we got in the truck, went behind Alabama Jacks, launched. There's an island out there. You can see it if you're on the top of the bridge even today. There's one little island out there, and that is where I caught my first double-digit bonefish on a fly rod ever. I'd caught them on bait, you know, with Danny Brown, Captain Danny Brown down here, but I never caught a fly rod fish, and it was...
You guys are about ready to hear some stories, as you can already tell. Haven't even had a chance to introduce him yet, and he's already in the middle of one. So without further ado, put it together for Mr. Chris Bellamy.
Hey, thank y'all. I appreciate it. All righty. So we would go stay. My quest was to catch every game fish species on a fly rod that the IGFA recognized. And I met this Cajun dude at the prop shop in Miami one day. His name was Jerry D. Pasquale. And we hit it off, you know. And one thing led to another. Coming off the trailing edge of the transom. Oh, well, you step up on the deck in the early morning mist, praying hopefully that you won't miss. You strip out some line, practiced 1,000 times. The guide says dead ahead, moving to the left. You see a tail can swirl, nothing matters in the world but the perfect presentation of the fly. You lift your rod tip, you pull back and flip. Watch that perfect loop that unfurls the cast, the strike, the run. The cast, the strike, the run. Well, the guy he starts to pull, he's headed for a hole just beyond a wheel cut in the grass. Bandy's taking line, you better get him while there's time before them sharks and kunas start to show. Keep that fly rod bent, pretty soon he will be spent, and we'll have him to the boat and make our day. The cast, the strike, the run. The cast, the strike, the run. Dark waters of the glades, an endless mangrove maze, passages that Osceola made. Take you back in time when no white man could find the passage to the islands and the glades. The cast, the strike, the run. strike the road. Dark waters of the glades and endless mangrove maze, passages that I still make. Take you back in time when no white man could find the passage to the islands in the glade. The cast, the strike, the run. The cast, the strike, the run. Step up on the deck in the early morning mist, praying hopefully that you won't miss. Used to bout some wine, practiced 1,000 times. The guide says dead ahead, moving to the left. You see yourself in this world, and nothing matters in the world but the perfect presentation of the fly. You lift your right tip, you pull back and flip, and watch that perfect loop as it unfurls. The cast, the strike, the room. The cast, the strike, the run. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, man. Yeah, absolutely. Sounds good.
You know, I had EQ on the guitar. I didn't realize it. So I flattened the top end up, and I had already boosted low end from the previous.
Cool.
But how's it feeling right now?
Sounds good. I'm happy.
All right.
Yeah. How y'all like it? Roger. Okay. Well, that's one of the fishing songs. I got a bunch of them. I don't want to get waylaid into too much of that, but my website's chrisbellamy.com, and it has all the stuff on it. And I didn't, you know, I came down here. I met Billy and Paul. I'm not sure, maybe early 90s. John Malotny and Cindy and all y'all. One thing led to another, and you know, it just grew. And I've never made a lot of money or not anything like that, but I have lived a life that is priceless. And I've met people. I've done soundtracks. I've worked movie work, music, playing. You know, it's been a real good run. If I die tomorrow, I win. Because all my toys is in my backyard. No, I'm just kidding. But meeting all these people that I have, you know, I watched on TV, and I went to seminars, and Sandy Moret had the Florida Keys fly fishing outfit. Then I got to go to that numerous times, and I played the guitar, and because of that, I was able to go to these events that I could never have afforded to do, you know, but because of the music, it gave me a connection, and I'll forever be grateful for that. This song is another one that Mr. Gunky McMahon put into motion a very long time ago before he didn't even know what he was doing. He was such a good friend, and Billy and Sandy and a lot of people know him around. He had Florida Keys crane service, and he was just the coolest cat in the world. He got me into airboating, which has cost me nearly every dime I've ever made. And they airboat led to hog hunting, and hog hunting led to deer hunting, gator hunting, and swamping in general, and camping out at the airboat club down on 41. And man, it's just been. And I have Gunky was a Vietnam vet, and so was Johnny Schneider and Tommy, and there's one of them left, Bill Wilson. He's still here. Talked to him today. One thing led to another, and I bought Johnny Schneider's boat, and I've redone it now. It's a high-performance boat now, but it's called Dukes of Key Largo because they had this thing. I'll play the song here in a minute. Then I'll go into why he cost me so much money, because I fell in love with all of it. Song for Gunky.
Of Key Largo to the Everglades we go, riding through the tall grass, trails we only know. Okeechobee sunsets beneath the harvest moon, the 10,000 islands in Florida's lagoon. Sitting in the shade of the umbrella tree are the geckos. They remind me of the way things used to be. Gunky's friends, they stop by. Hey, let's go get a drink. Ballyhoo's or the ocean view. You never really know. Just get into the truck, they say. It'll be all right. A third world kind of attitude. A tropical rendezvous. Never really know where you just might go. The kind of friends like next to kin will keep you in the know. The Dukes of Key Largo, the Dukes of Key Largo, the Dukes of Key Largo, into the sun. You never really know where you just might go. Are the kind of friends like next to kin will keep you in the know. The Dukes of Key Largo, the Dukes of Key Largo, the Dukes of Key Largo, into the sun. All the Dukes of Key Largo, to the Everglades we go, riding through the tall grass, trails we only know. Okeechobee sunsets beneath the harvest moon, the 10,000 islands in Florida's lagoon.
bring it on any time. Thank y'all so very much. Appreciate it. You know, I rode by Gunks today, mile marker. He lives at mile marker 103, or did. Bonefish Avenue was 28, Bonefish Avenue. I spent many years there, parked in his backyard, and I had a whole motor home. I struggled my way down here and stayed there for 6-7 months at a time and play. Back then, the record business was different. I had a label called Island Fever Music, which made a little money, and I could afford to take some time off of gigging because the record label made money, but them days are gone. And so now it's play the guitar to make some money, so to speak. But it's not all about the money. I mean, you know, I'm 68 years old. I wouldn't be. I could go to work for Napa, but I'd rather be playing the guitar, and that's what I do. And the group of friends that comes with that is just something that's not. No dollar amount is worth that. I mean, it's just a great thing. I'm blessed. All right, this is a tune called Granddaddy and Me. Me and Granddad were born of the same cloth, so to speak. I mean, he was my daddy's daddy, but he was a lot more like me than my daddy was. Had two things in common with a man I used to know. We used to go out fishing. We like motorboats. I think about the time I spent when I was coming along. Smell of mahogany still takes me way back when. Well, I remember back in '64, Granddaddy came got me. He said, "Son, I got something I want you to see." From that day, it really changed me. It was late in the fall that year when we walked out on the pier. He said, "Son, be careful when you step on board. We'll see if we can get her out of here." Now, them early days were quite a time, and we learned a thing or two about what them red and green markers meant, what the wind could really do. Most of the time it was him and me on the boat we both loved. Think about it quite a lot, but I ride the Dream Lady, and it's my ocean-going history that always gets the best of me. I know it where I'll go or where I'll be. It brings back those old memories about the way things used to be when it was just Granddaddy and me. Now, sometimes I get a familiar feeling when I walk down on the dock. My rods and reels, my ice and beer. It feels just like he's here. I hop aboard and I start her up, and I untie all my lines. One thing sure, it'll never change: the way the ocean makes you feel.
It's my ocean going history that always gets the best of me, not knowing where I go or where I'll be. It brings back those old memories of how it used to be when it was just Granddaddy and me. When it was just Granddaddy and me. Hey, thanks. Thank you very much. One of them special songs that it kind of wrote itself. And last night I was asleep in the room right there, and I know better when I have a song hit me. I need to get up and write it down right then. And it was such a pertinent infusion of lyric last night. I knew I had it, and I got up and forgot it. But I'm gonna struggle with that. It'll come. I think I can get it back. I'm gonna stay here a couple of days. So I'll get Billy get part of the publishing on that. How we doing, Billy? Correct. Sharkies. Yeah, Sharkies. I'll be a 7 to 10, and I love playing at Sharkies. It's easy, man. It's one speaker gig. I roll in there, and it's always fun, and have a few drinks, tell a few stories, play a few songs. It's all good. So I wish y'all try to stop by if you can, if you're in the neighborhood. It is coming Friday. Yeah, I'm gonna run up to. I'm playing the. On the Edge Bar and Grill, which is my kind of a home base for me in Fort Pierce, which leads me to my next story. That is a lot of male fishers crowd that discovered the Etosha. The few that are alive are still hanging out in that neck of the woods. I've met some of them. One of them in particular is John Brandon, and of course Mr. Chris and his brother Mark. They have all published books, and they're incredible people. So being there, just in that environment, is a very creative vibe for me and them. So this here song I played it. Well, recently Carl Fismer passed away. I don't know if y'all know who Carl was, but he was one of the Golden Crew. So I met John Brandon at a bar in Vero Beach, Riverside, and yeah, I mean, it was incredible. Just a hot, sultry day, and I just could not take the heat no more. So I'm sitting in there in a little bit of AC, drinking a couple of cold beers, and having some. About the only thing I eat in the summertime is sushimi tuna because it's light and it's not fried and it's not hot. So I saw this cat sitting there with this really beautiful gold Spanish doubloon on his neck, and I was looking at it. I kept looking at it, and I introduced myself, and I said, "Is that real?" He said, "Come on over here," and we got to talking, and it truly was. And he got robbed in Mexico, and they took the chain and all his money and didn't take the coin because they didn't think it was real. That is incredible. Yeah, I know. I wouldn't wear that thing for nothing, but we got to be friends, and so I got to play Carl Fismer's memorial. Carl was one of the Golden Crew. I met Mel Vin, who was Mel's Fisher's grandson. I met Mel's daughter and her husband, and just on and on and on. All these people that I had been watching on TV and dreaming of meeting all my life, and they were all in one big room, and I was playing. It was dang-gone incredible. North Carolina is not without its own pirate hierarchy, so to speak. Blackbeard lived in Bath, North Carolina, when he was not pirating. My mama
was from Bath, North Carolina, which is over near Belhaven behind Ocracoke. You come in the inlet of Ocracoke. That's Teach's Cut right along the back of Ocracoke. That's where Blackbeard and his pirateers would hide their boats. And then Edward Teach was his name. But he would go to Bath and live a pretty normal life. And I got into thinking, I bought this book at a gift shop on Ocracoke one day and read all this stuff and it just intrigued me. And there's a whole lot of it, right? A whole lot of stuff as well. It's just the tip of the iceberg.
On the Carolina coast, there's a place I ought to go, where I feel inside the peace of the wind and the tide. At night the stars shine bright, far away from the city lights, and I can feel the ocean in my soul. Sometimes when things get so complicated, well, I can get so frustrated when the pieces of the puzzle won't fit. Sometimes it makes me want to quit, but then I feel the ocean in my soul. Well, it's just a day away, a place where dolphins play, a place where Spanish treasure is still around. Ferry across the sound, over to that island town, where the magic of the ocean waits for me. It's just a day away, a place where dolphins play, a place where Spanish ponies still abound. Ferry across the sound, over to that Ocracoke town, where the magic of the ocean waits for me. Day away, a place where dolphins play, a place where Spanish ponies still abound. Ferry across the sound, over to that island town, where the magic of the ocean waits for me. So on the Carolina coast, there's a place I often go, where I feel inside the peace of the wind and the tide. It's just a short boat ride over to the other side, an island where pirates used to hide. Well, sometimes we've all got a little pirate left inside. So I'll go sailing on a full moon evening tide.
I'm sorry.
You sound great, man.
Once again, I'm back
It
there.
worked. Yeah,
I'm back there and going, oh, this is going to sound so good.
Well, I was listening. I was looking for you that time. He's got to be out here in a minute. Come on, man. Yes, sir. This is so much fun. I had a good time last night playing Mark 88. I had a very good listening crowd, and I appreciate the people that were there. I carry this. Where is it? You know, I do. Lately here, we haven't been because I've been busy with the guitar, but I have an airboat that I charter. I carry myself in two, and you know, we beer is allowed, and I don't encourage hard liquor to speak of, but we go to have a couple beers and ride around for 2 or 3 hours, and I show people stuff that you don't get to see on a boat that holds 20 people, and mine holds me and 2 more. But these guys, the Swampers out there in Fellsmere, Florida, and I've written some songs, some moonshining songs about that area. I have an album out called Bubbafied, which is on Spotify, it's on Apple, and I have 130 songs on Apple as well as Spotify and Google Play and everywhere else. I was on a record label for 10 years called Silver Buckle Records, and God rest his soul, Larry Simpson and Gary Bradshaw did an awful lot to help me get a leg up in life. And they're gone. COVID got them, but since then, you know, I've got a new album together called The Waterman, just trying to get settled enough to do it, and then marketing it is a whole nother ordeal. But one day, my buddy Brian Herndon and Homer Ray, Little Ray, and Mr. JC's gone on. He died on me a couple months ago. That's a yellow handled case knife right there. And every swamper in the world's got one. And it's kind of a rite of passage. And I lost this one. I wear bib overalls a lot. Man, I had put it in my pencil pocket. And I could not find it. It let me crazy. I tore the house apart and the motorhome apart. I looked in every boat I had. And I about give up on it. And then I found it when it fell out when I was putting my clothes in, dirty clothes. Boom, there it was. And then along come another time when I lost it on the charter boat. I have a boat called a Dream Lady, and I put it in my captain's bag, and I just, forgot it. And I looked and I looked and I looked, and we were living in Florida by then. I couldn't find it, so I went down to Carter's, which is by Okeechobee. It's a old school. Go in there, you can get the best food, breakfast, lunch, and all the groceries, anything you possibly could use for cattle or what they call a palmetto prairie is what that whole area of agriculture is called. So I wrote a song called A Yellow Handle Pocket Knife, and I bought it at Fellsmere Feed and Seed, and the song wrote itself. All it is a conversation. I'm going to play it for you. It's not on record yet. In the country, in the country, in the country, you can be here for a while. said, thank you, ma'am, I appreciated the feed store today. You're welcome, son, come on back, we're open every day. You're new in town, I do believe, I ain't seen you around before. Have a cup of coffee. As she closed the register drawer, there was a tractor truck out in the street, sitting on the horn. Well, I gotta go, I'm in the way of that truckload of hay. She shook her head and laughed and said, son, you take your time. He can cool his jets, just let him sit. Gonna be there for a while, cause in the country, in the country, you'll be here for a while. So I got on out of his way and pulled on down the street. Well, I bought a brand new pocket knife like my buddies had that day. A carbon steel double blade, yellow handle case that I keep in my pocket to remind me of these days in the country. In the country, in the country, you can be here for a while. She let him rest, he can do his best. He's only been there for a while. Been waiting on there all day. Said he'd be in here at 8. But it's summertime and I've closed the gate. And he can sit and wait. And he can contemplate, meditate on the reason he's so late. Was in the country. In the country, in the country, you can be here for a while. In the country, in the country. Thanks, y'all. Thank you. It's a true story. I got a lot of buddies out there that, you know, I go out in the marsh in my airboat. If I break down, there's any number of them will come get me. There's no towboat USA out there. So you better have some friends. What you got, Billy? Come on now. I'd give somebody $20 to get me a beer. They're over in that white cooler of y'all. Okay, no, I'm out of them.
Okay, yes. Yeah.
If there's a Corona in the back or something in the bottom, I don't care. I ain't choosy.
I was just talking to Goodman.
Yeah, Dave Goodman. What a brilliant cat that guy is.
He loves that guitar, man. He loves the sound of that guitar.
It's mine.
Yeah.
Mine. Come on.
Yeah, actually, I'm going to do a shout out to my one of my local buddy friends, Steve Vanini. He's a luthier, not Lex Luthor. I used to say, hey, you're a great Luther. He goes, oh, Billy, what am I going to do with you? I'm a luthier, not a Luther, not Lex Luthor, dude. But anyways, Steve makes these amazing guitars, and that one right there he made. And he's a local guy, and he really is a fantastic human being. And I can't say any more about Steve. But anyways, I just want to let you know what's upcoming here. I'm just going to give you like a couple. So next week, our mutual friend David Goodman mentioned to me about a band that was up there in Fort Pierce. They're called the Leafy Greens. And it's a husband and wife duo, and they're really fantastic. And they're taking over the world. They're just so they're working everywhere. And I got a chance to meet them last year, and I was able to book them. So they'll be here next week. They'll be doing some Marker 88 dates as well. So they'll be here for like 3-4 days. But they'll be doing our next garden party, and Scott Youngberg our local, and Adrian Z will close out the month of January. I can't believe we're almost at the end of January already. How'd that happen?
I know it.
All right, so that, and then number 2, and I have to do this sales pitch because just need to remind you folks that this is not for free. I pay these guys. I pay them $150. It's not a lot, but it's still something. And your donations for all the people that are watching on Facebook and YouTube, you can follow the links on the bottom, the Venmo and the Cash App and all that stuff to donate money. And for all the folks that are out here in the audience, there's a tip jar. You know, whatever you guys could afford to do, I appreciate. And that's how the show runs. And I think that's it. So just do one more song.
Yeah.
And then we will close.
Why don't you go ahead and jump in?
Well, I mean, just do one more song.
Okay.
Do your last.
I'll do Meet Me in Miami.
Do a last hurrah thing,
All right.
and then we'll do the rest of the night. Okay. All right.
All right. All right. I got one here that I wrote for Miss Janet, and she is my sweetie. We fight like cats and dogs, but for the most part, she ain't killed me yet. So I was gone for a long time, and I was on the road, and things happen in relationships, one thing and another. And when I got home, she wasn't there. So, and then I got back on the road, 6 months gone. Then I heard she was going on a cruise, and I was not invited. And so I said, well, huh. And she was coming to meet me. She was coming to Miami. And I said, well, meet me in Miami. And she agreed to. And so I wrote this song. We have not released this yet. We're trying to figure out how to market it. And it goes like this. Saved it. Well, I've missed you since the last time that I'd seen you. Your blue eyes, hoping you still care. It felt so good to finally put my arms around you and hold you in the warm Miami air. It was all that I could do to keep it together, not break down in front of everybody there. In my heart, I knew that I was lucky to run my fingers through your curly hair. So meet me in Miami, only for one night, before you sail away to somewhere right out of my life. Meet me in Miami, and everything will be alright. Meet me in Miami, come be with me tonight. Well, I tried to go and see my friends down in Key Largo, drink a beer, sit there and pretend that I wasn't gonna miss you, but I couldn't do it in the end. The farther off you sailed, the deeper my heart sank. I couldn't finish the beer I tried to drink. My heart hurt, thinking you were gone forever, and I was standing on the brink. So meet me in Miami, if only for one night, before you sail away to somewhere right out of my life. Meet me in Miami, and everything will be alright. Meet me in Miami, come be with me tonight.
if only for one night, before you sail away to somewhere right out of my life. Meet me in Miami, and everything will be alright. Meet me in Miami. And hold me for my life. And hold my heart for life. And hold my heart for life. Thanks, y'all. Thank you.
Chris Bellamy.
Thank you, Billy.
So we're going to take a quick pause here and do the switch so that both of us can play for to finish the night. So thanks for being here, you guys. Give us about 5 minutes and or 10. Make it 10, and that way there, Chris can go out and visit some people out here.
I will.
Got a lot of friends out there for you tonight.
Thank you.
All right, so 10 minutes, guys. 10 minutes. We'll be right back.
Thank you, Billy.
Yeah, well, thank you, brother. Are you kidding me?
Taxman's taking all my dough, left me in my stately home, blazing on a sunny afternoon. I can sail my yacht, he's taking everything I got. All I've got's this sunny afternoon. Save me, save me, save me from this squeeze. I got a big fat mama trying to break me. And I love my life so pleasantly. Live this life in luxury, blazing on a sunny afternoon. In the summertime, summertime. Girlfriend's gone on with my car. She's gone back to mom and pop, telling tales of drunkenness and cruelty. And now I'm sitting here, I'm sipping on my ice cold beer, blazing on a sunny afternoon. Help me, help me, help me sail away. Give me 2 good reasons why I ought to stay. I love my life so pleasantly, living this life of luxury, blazing on a sunny afternoon. In the summertime, summertime.
Rick, did you meet our Indiana friends? Is that who you're talking to right now? Okay. Want to make sure that it happened.
Save me, save me, save me from this squeeze. I got a big fat mama trying to break me. And I love my life so pleasantly. Living this life of luxury, blazing on a sunny afternoon. In the summertime, summertime, summertime. In the summertime, summertime, yeah, yeah, yeah. Summertime. In the summertime. No time to live, no time to die, no time to sit and wonder why. No time for you, no time for I, no time to watch the world go by. And I got no time for sorrow, and I got no time to cry, and I got no time for tomorrow. I got no time. No time for her, no time for him, no time to let the sun shine in. No time to love, no time to hate, no time to sleep or stay out late. No time to rise, no time to fall, no time to see or do it all. No time to give, no time to take, time is just one big mistake. And I got no time to borrow, and I can't procrastinate, and I got no time to follow. I got no time to read between the lines, to see what I can find, or shed a tear. No time to laugh, no time to sing, no time for much of anything. No time to fear, no time to fight.
All right, Chris, you're out there. I'm going to give you about 2 minutes.
Time for sorrow,
I'm not. I know. I'm a slave driver.
no time to cry.
I want to make sure these people get a chance to hear everything they can possibly hear.
I've got no time.
One, two. I was heading up to the beer cooler. If somebody sees one over there,
Oh, there's
I'll sure drink something.
yeah. Grab
It don't have to be anything.
There's
particular.
There's some ponies in that cooler that's to the left side, the left cooler. Grab a couple ponies there for Chris, if you would.
We're all going to.
You didn't have to come that fast. I said 2 minutes. You were here in 30 seconds.
We're going out for martinis when this is over, y'all say.
It might be ugly,
Yeah, no.
but if you're any locals out there that are watching or anybody that's here wants to come join us, we're going to go to the Fish House.
Yep.
There's your beers right there coming right behind
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
They're gonna, yeah. Look, he's got something to open them with and everything. That's perfect.
I appreciate it. Yeah, y'all should join us for a martini.
Want me to open the other one too?
Yeah, may as well. Thank you very much.
Actually, I wanted to grab another. You know what? All of a sudden, I've discovered there's a couple songs that I should be playing harmonica on.
Oh, yeah.
Right
Right? Absolutely.
You got to remember which ones I play. Well, actually, I'll look it up and find out. But it's like, holy crap! I don't want to. I shouldn't be playing guitar. I should be playing harp.
Well, the A minor thing. What is that harp? What harp is
C.
that?
That would be a C.
Yeah, you got them all.
You got something to do with a harp? With a
Well,
right now?
we could play. No, we can do anything.
But A minor and works like
But
C
hey,
too.
what do you want to start off with?
I don't want to. I'm not in charge.
Well, I know, but which harp the harps are?
I'll tell you the songs that we talked about doing.
right.
I'll tell you the songs that we talked about doing, and you can choose.
I tell you what, let's
how's
do it. I'll do one in G. This is a Jimmy Buffett song that it's a little bit of a story, and I know we don't have a lot of time left, so I'll make it quick.
We have a half an hour.
Okay, that's not much.
Not with your storytelling, no.
So Jimmy, I was in 1972. Me and my mom and daddy and my sister were in Key West, and Daddy got out of the car at a gas station, and he met Jimmy Buffett. And I was being a dickhead teenager, and I wouldn't get out, and I regretted that a lot. So years go by, and I met the guy at a Pier nightclub and restaurant in Raleigh, North Carolina. I was the opening act for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. They paid me $50. I was like,
Opening act for Jimmy Buffett?
well, everybody came through there. I mean, Nicolette, Nikki, and Mickey.
And you were the opening act for all those?
Everybody.
I never heard that story before.
Yeah, I mean, I was just a sacrificial goat.
Well, you must have learned. No, of course, that's the reason why you are, because you learn from the best.
I learned from a bunch of really great Willie. I mean, everybody. Sea Level. I don't know if you ever remember those. That was the Allman Brothers band after Greg ran off with Cher. But yeah, but Jimmy and his bunch really spoke to me. My mama had really liked Jimmy's music early on, and then I come down here and I meet John Brandon and Melvin Fisher and his parents, and unfortunately I was too late to meet Mel, but I met all these people that are tied to that legacy, and the museum is right behind my house, so I go over there and just hang out. And Jimmy told Mel that he wrote the verse, and in your belly you hold a treasure few have ever seen. And that's out of Pirates Look at 40, and that is what we're going to play right now.
All right, we're doing that in key
G.
G, yeah. Wow, I never heard that story either.
Yeah. That's
Mel said that to Jimmy, and Jimmy stole.
Jimmy said that to Mel.
Oh, Jimmy said to Mel.
Yeah. Mother Ocean, I have heard you call, wanted to sail upon your water since I was 3 feet tall. You've seen it all. You've seen it all. Watched the men that rode you switch from sails to steam, and in your belly you hold the treasure few have ever seen. Most of them dreams, most of them dreams. Yes, I am a pirate, 200 years too late. The cannons don't thunder, there's nothing to plunder. I'm an over 40 victim of fate. Arriving too late. Arriving too late. And I've done a bit of smuggling, and I've run my share of grass. I made enough money to buy Miami, but I pissed it away so fast. Never meant to last. Never
meant to last.
Never meant to last. And I have been drunk now for over 2 weeks. Passed out and a riding and I struck a few leaves. But I gotta go fishing. I gotta start fishing down the rock valley again. With just a few friends. Just a few friends. Takes a while. Just takes a while. Mother, mother, oh shit. After all the years I've found, occupational hazard be. Occupation's just not around. It feels like a drown. I'm head on time. Hey, what, Billy? After all the years I found, occupational hazard be. Occupation's just not around, and it feels like I'm drowned. I'm the head on the town. It feels like I'm drowned.
Feels like I drown.
I ain't gonna wear no frown.
Wear no frown.
It feels like I drown. Time to hit another town. Job, Mr. Billy. I tell you, Billy does a great job at Cindy putting all this together. So this is no small feat. There's a lot of production, and I so appreciate being a part of it. Thank you.
And thank you for being here for every single one of them. All 4
thing.
years, and this is kind of cool because I'm thinking that for some reason you usually do the shows later in the season, but I think this is the first time that you
could have been. Yeah.
I think you did a little bit earlier this year because it seems like you were here doing this just yesterday. You know how that feels.
I know. So Dave Goodman likes the guitar. Hey Dave, how you doing, man?
He's out there. he's been watching. He loves the sound of the guitar, and he's gonna have
It's
to buy
a
one.
funny story, you know. I've got some very nice guitars, and they're at this level of skill that Steve Benini and Mike Nunley and all these guys have.
There's no guitar that's better than the other one.
It's just different.
They're just different.
Yeah, it's like
and
that.
They're just brilliant.
You got beautiful. You got a beautiful blonde, and then you got a beautiful brunette.
They're all good.
They're all beautiful. You know. So yeah.
So I have been blessed to have some great guitars, and you know, guitars are like women. The new one's the first one. The new one is the best one for a while. Oops.
We're gonna have to change the subject here pretty quick, or I'm gonna be in some deep shit. But I'm there with you. I get it. It's a very you're speaking some truth. I hate to say it. I know. Cindy's gonna. She's gonna. Yeah, I won't be eating.
I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to do that. Woman's a long
You know what?
way.
Here's a song though.
Yeah.
Guitars are like women.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Or women are like guitars. They
That's
really
yeah,
are.
we
If
should
you're a
write-
musician,
we
it's
should
really
write that.
super true. Let's
Oh, it's beyond
Let's write
true,
that song.
yeah.
Yeah.
It is. All right,
Cindy,
let's-
can you help us?
Oh, come on, sugar.
I mean, just look at this. Right?
Shape.
Is that sexy or is that just like drab? No, that's a blonde with a cutaway. You know what I mean? It's just like there's something
I
about.
think it looks like Maryland.
There's just there's something about the shape of a guitar and just the way it sounds and just the way it plays and yeah, if you're not a guitar player, I'm telling you that's how it feels.
I'm gonna
It
save
really
Billy's
is.
life right now.
Thank you. Where are we going? What do you say?
Southern Coast of Mexico.
That's buzzing. That's me when I go. Sorry, Dave. Thanks for letting me know. But whenever I do this, it does it.
That's Goodman.
Yeah, it's called
Hey, Dave.
It's called pickups. And
Right.
you put your hand on the guitar when it doesn't, so it won't do that. Thank you, Dave. Love you, brother. What are we doing? What are you thinking?
So, Southern Coast of Mexico is a song I wrote.
Yeah.
I had a charter captain, a charter client that I live bait fish. We go out, we leave at dark 30. I throw a 12-foot cast net, it opens at 24 feet, and I catch my bait, and then we go fishing. And that was in a lot of that in North Carolina, and as well as Sebastian. It's a great way to fish. It's a slow way to fish. You know, it's not like you drop it down and getting ding or bites. When you get a bite, it's a big one. And so Mr. Ernie Whalen hired me to teach him and his son how to live bait fish. Little did I know he had in mind to take me to Cabo San Lucas for 4 months out of every year to fish on his boat, the Cheetah, which was a 70-foot Viking, and his captain was his son. And when we fished, it was just us three on that boat. And I got to wash that whole boat by myself. But, I was 35 years old. It didn't matter. I could do anything. And so I got this gig at a place called a Giggling Marlin. Google that. They hang people upside down by their feet, and they do a shot. It's just like they're hanging a fish by the tail. And if you go up here to place on Cardsound Road, the bar, Alabama Jacks, they have a flag in there from the Giggling Marlin. And I have been trying to buy that flag for the last 3 years.
We've been talking about that.
And I go in there and well,
won't do it.
I can't sell it. But you can. The only way you're going to get that flag is if you buy the whole place, which that's probably not going to happen.
Well, it's for sale. They're always for sale.
Yeah, oh God, I love that place. Southern Coast of Mexico.
Southern Coast.
All the renderings of some of the times I spent South Mexico was it had boiled it down, simmered down to all this here right here. And there's a bunch of them. I got a whole album slam full of stuff like that. On the southern coast of Mexico, there's a little town I know where I
go from time to time to ease my mind, where the water and the sky's blue, and I won't have to think of you, where the senoritas del pollo wild. It happened not too long ago on a trail outside of El Paso. The sun was slowly setting in the west. I saw a silhouette of her in the evening's dancer like that stirred the way I haven't felt for many years. Do you know where to find her? Oh, she left me here behind her. It wasn't meant to be this way. Don't know why she couldn't stay. Oh, it was a love so hard to find. Truly, it was one of a kind, with a passion of 1,000 hungry souls. A prisoner held in ecstasy by a woman who could only be someone I had known in another time. Do you know where to find her? She left me here behind her. It wasn't meant to be this way. Don't know why she couldn't stay. Southern coast of Mexico, there is a little town I know where I go from time to time to ease my mind, where the water and the sky is clear. One day I know she'll find me here. One day I know we'll dance away the night. Do you know where to find her? Oh, she left me here behind her. It wasn't meant to be this way. Don't know why she couldn't stay. On the southern coast of Mexico, there is a little town I know where I go time to time to ease my mind, where the water and the sky's clear. One day I know she'll find me here. One day I know we'll dance away the night. One day I know we'll dance away the night.
Nice job, man. Yeah, that's on the Beach Town album, and there's another album I did called it's called Blues on the Carolina Coast, and I was very privileged to play with a gentleman named Bobby Russell for 15 years.
Monster guitar player.
Jazz doctorate at UNC Chapel Hill.
I'm always trying to emulate him, but not even close.
He is just he's
monster.
something else. And he's now retired from music and playing the pedal steel. He said, I'm done with the guitar, I'm going to do something else. And lives in Shenandoah Valley, and I cannot get him down here. But I miss Bobby. I learned a lot from him, no doubt. What are we doing? What do you want to do?
We have Life of the Beach Town, God Only Likes. We've got
Let's do Beach Town.
Island information.
All island information, let's do that.
Point of view and rear view mirror, and we didn't do the dog. I want to do the dog.
So what kind of time we got left?
Oh yeah, we've got fuck.
We just playing.
We got one more song.
All
So
right, what are we going to do? You'll pick.
No, pick the one that you want to do, and then we'll do. I know. I have it on my. Yeah, sounds pretty good on the harmonica, though, don't it?
Yeah, it does.
It doesn't sound like very good when I'm talking, but when I go. Problem is that I don't have a sound man. But thank
We're
you for
good.
letting me know.
All right, thank you, Sandy. So years ago, I was sitting at a little house
Check.
in Wilmington. It was colder than a whale digger's fanny, and
What'd you just say?
colder than a whale digger's fanny.
A whale digger's fanny.
Like whale, W-E-L-L, whale digger's.
I never ever heard that expression before.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man, it was cold.
You got a few of them there, Chris.
It was cold.
A well digger's fanny.
It was cold.
Write that one down. Holy
I
crap!
got a bunch of them.
I know you did.
That was the clean version.
Wasn't racist or anything.
Nah, it was whale digger's fanny. You know, but it was cold, and I was watching Andy Griffith.
Oh my God!
And I got this idea for this song, and I had been down to the Keys for a few times. You know, I hadn't met Billy and Paul or Stevie in that crowd yet. I was just beating around, you know, aimlessly, listening to the great musicians and having some fun. And every time I'd come, John Malotny gave me a T-shirt for driving 980 miles for a rained-out gig.
John Malotny was the general manager and the guy who put Paul Case and me together, and he was the Dom.
He still is, really. There'll never be another John Malotny.
That's right. Yes.
We miss him, and we're still friends with him. We see him. He makes. What about let's give him a little commercial about his.
All right. Well, he does he lives in New Smyrna, and they have these things called daddle peppers, and he makes all these concoctions from the peppers. And my favorite is the daddle pickles, but he's got relishes and jams and just all this really cool stuff. And just go to madjohns.com and check out his concoctions because they're fantastic.
He won against Texas Pete and the other big one, the one that I don't like so hot. It's the blue and right, Crystal.
And actually, we have
That's a big thing.
we have a jar of pickles waiting for you before you leave too. So.
I have to hide them things from Janet. She's a pickle hoe.
Yeah, well, that's one of the special. By the way, if anybody's out there that wants to be a part of the show, you know, $150 and
a jar of pickles.
Jar of pickles.
So all that went into this song called Island Information. And I don't know if Bob Tennille's watching. I sent him a link. He's 84 years old. I met him down here. Bob was one of his friend, Rob Tennille his son, Rob Tennille, was a very dear friend of mine, passed away at 50. And I've got all songs about all those guys. I can sit here and play for hours and tell you all this stuff. But this in here, I don't know if you remember this, Billy, but
Yeah, I do.
but one time, when the old Lorelei was the Lorelei restaurant, and they still had the building there, you know where all the bathrooms are now.
Yeah, that was called the Grand Slam.
I came down, and you and Paul and Marty
Martin, yeah.
You let me
Martin Purcell.
sit in with
God
y'all.
rest his soul.
Oh, I didn't know he was gone.
Yeah, he's gone.
So came in and I played this song, and then we played we did the song. So Paul looking at Billy going, what the hell? It was called Down in the Keys, which we played, which was a Chris Bellamy version of it, which is a little bit different from Paul's, but it worked, and we got through it. But Island Information was the first song that I had ever any major airplay on. Island Information, I'm in this situation. I have drifted far away from you. I wonder if you can still get me back in time to watch sunset. Maybe even have a drink or two. These winter winds have got me down. I'm tired of walking around on frozen ground. I wanna go somewhere my skin turns brown. Somewhere around the equator, where those tropical navigators sail around by the light of the full. Tired of walking around on frozen ground. I want to go somewhere my skin turns brown. Somewhere around the equator, where those tropical navigators sail around by the light of the full moon. Got me down. I'm tired of walking around on frozen ground. I want to go somewhere my skin turns brown. Somewhere around the equator, where those tropical navigators sail around by the light of the full moon. Let it guitar.
These winter winds have got me down on top, walking around on pro ground. I wanna go somewhere my skin turns brown, somewhere around the equator, where the tropical navigators sail around by the light of the full moon. So island information, please give me confirmation. There won't be any need for no round trip fare. I ain't never gonna leave once I get there. Hopped on a boat and I'm out of here. Hey, thank you. Oh, thank y'all. Thank you very much. Billy Davidson, you've been hiding that what is that?
This is my special, my special
Blonde
gun.
in the closet.
Don't. What? I can when I go. Yeah, but it sounds great when I'm not doing. What, hey, doctor, it hurts when I do this. I'm trying my best, but that's it's called electric guitar. That's what happens sometimes, you know. And I'm not being. I have to constantly
Hold on to it.
stop doing that. Keep your fingers on the strings and. But anyways, we're gonna finish the night here with our garden party song here. Once again, I want to remind everybody that next week we have the Leafy Greens, and they are a acoustic duo. It's a husband and wife, Billy and Ellen. She's fantastic. He's fantastic. She's an amazing percussionist and singer, and Billy's a great acoustic guitar player and singer as well. So it's a husband and wife duo. They're going to be here. They're going to be doing some gigs, here in the Keys as well. And they were referred to me from David Goodman, and they came out and saw me, and I immediately saw, oh, these guys are really good. So really looking forward to having them here. And after that, I can't remember off the top of my head, sorry. But anyways, here's our garden parties. Our garden party theme. We're going for martinis, right?
Yes, sir. That way, absolutely. And all y'all are invited.
Well, I went to a garden party to reminisce with my old friends, a chance to share old memories and play our songs again. When I got to the garden party, they all knew my name, but no one recognized me. I didn't look the same, but it's all right now. I learned my lesson well. You see, you can't please everyone, and so you got to please yourself. Well, people came from miles around, everyone was there. And Yoko brought her walrus, there was magic in the air. And over in the corner, much to my surprise, Mr. Hughes wearing Dylan's shoes, wearing his disguise. but it's all right now. I learned my lesson well. You see, you can't please everyone, and so you got to please yourself. La-da-da-da,
La-da-da-da,
la-da-da-da-da,
la-da-da-da.
Well, I play them all the old songs, 'cause I thought that's why they came. But no one heard the music, we didn't look the same. I said hello to Mary Lou, 'cause she belongs to me. When I sang a song about a honky-tonk, it was time to leave. But it's all right now, learned my lesson well. You see, I can't please everyone, so you got to please yourself. Well, someone opened the closet door, out stepped Johnny B. Good, and he was playing his guitar just like Miss Ibanez, looking like he should. So if you gotta play these garden parties, I wish you a lot of luck. 'Cause if memories were all I sang, I'd rather drive a truck. But it's all right now, I learned my lesson well. You see, you can't please everyone, and so you got to please yourself. Well, it's all right now, I learned my lesson well. You see, you can't please everyone, and so you got to please yourself. You guys have a great night. We'll see you next week with the Leafy Greens. Please put your hands together once again for Chris Bellamy. What a great songwriter, storyteller, amazing human being. Yes, you guys were really lucky to see him tonight. And so God bless you guys. See you next week.
Thanks, folks. I really appreciate it.
Oh my God, they were good.
I went to a garden party to reminisce with my old friend. A chance to share old memories, play our songs again.
Oh, by the way, I keep forgetting about this, but all these cushions that we have out here, it's a real pain in the ass. So if you want to help us out, grab those and bring them over here to this area here, and we'll put them all away. Okay. All the skinny ones come over here to this side, and And the big fat ones go there. I'm not talking about human beings. I'm talking about cushions here. All the thin cushions go here.
Someone opened the closet door and out stepped Johnny B. Good. He was playing his guitar like ringing a bell, looking like he should. So if you gotta play these garden parties, I wish you a lot of luck. 'Cause if memories were all I say, I'd rather drive a truck. But it's